Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the final of my 4 Walt Disney World top 10s. And this time, as you will have guessed, or you can see from the title or thumbnail, it's at Epcot. Now, I think Epcot is actually my least favourite of the 4 parks. I love it, just not as much as some of the others. But Epcot is actually my mum's favourite park, and so this top 10 actually kind of reflects that probably, because she adores the World Showcase. Now, we didn't really do any of the bigger rides like Test Track or Spaceship. No, we do Spaceship, never mind. But we don't do like Test Track or the big rides like that. So this probably reflects that. So it's probably a bit of a different, but more of a unique take on a top 10 for Epcot, but you know, we'll go with it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what your top 10s are for Epcot. Let me know what your favourite things are, because I would love to check them out next time I'm there. But as I said, this is probably a bit of a more unique, bit of a different, very much World Showcase based top 10 for Epcot, but I'll get right into it. So as always, I have some honourable mentions, and this time I actually have 3. Like, what? And 2 of these are, again, things which I haven't personally done but I know people love. So the first of these is Akershus. I think that's how you say it. It's a character dining experience in Norway in the World Showcase. And this is a princess character dining experience. And this is often the kind of place where if you can't get reservations for Cinderella's Royal Table, or you have fussy eaters, then Akershus is the place for you, because it's princess character dining, so your little princess will get to meet her favourites. Plus it's served very much kind of family style or buffet depending on the meal. So this is definitely up there, as it's great if you can't get reservations for Cinderella's Royal Table, as I said, but you want a character dining with princesses. And then the second honourable mention is Test Track, which is something I haven't done, but I know it's something that so many people love, so that's why I'm putting it in as an honourable mention. It's definitely something that I'm going to check out and potentially fast pass for the next time I go. And my third honourable mention is Living with the Land, and this is a pretty tame ride. It's in the Land Pavilion, as you can imagine from the name, and it basically takes you around the greenhouses in Epcot, where they show you how they grow all of their own sort of fruit and veg, and they grow plants, and it's really cool. So in the summer it's great because it's just somewhere to go and like chill out, but it's really interesting. My mum loves it, and it also shows you how they grow and they farm a lot of the food which you then go and eat around the parks. I'll now get on with my top 10 things you have to do whilst in Epcot. So number 10 is the Coral Reef restaurant. This is a really fun restaurant. It's next to Nemo and Friends, or the Sea with Nemo and Friends, sort of just around from the Land Pavilion. And this is a restaurant where it's a seafood style restaurant, and you are seated and you can see the aquarium. So Epcot has an aquarium, and you are seated facing the aquarium. The entire restaurant, every seat in the house can view it, and it's just really fun, and I guess it's great for kids because it's something completely different. And you just get to see the fish, get to see the sharks, get to see all the different animals that they have in the aquarium swimming by. Number 9 for my top 10 things to do in Epcot is Club Cool. Now this is something that not very many people know about, and I found out about through Sea of Real Sino, Ashley and Joey's vlogs. And this is just along from the Starbucks in Epcot, and you go in and it's sort of owned / hosted / sponsored by Coca-Cola. Basically just have drinks machines of various Coca-Cola products and drinks from around the world. Some of them are really nice, some of them are disgusting, but if you want a free drink, obviously non-alcoholic, that's the place to go. So number 8 on my top 10 things to do at Epcot is the Three Caballeros ride, and this is in Mexico in the World Showcase. So if you're coming at it from the left, then it's the first country that you come to, and it's inside the pavilion, and it's just a really fun ride with Donald and the other 2 caballeros. So they take you around Mexico. It's really fun, it's inside, so it's nice and cool, and yeah, Donald takes you on a bit of an adventure. Number 7 on my top 10 things to do in Epcot, and Animal Kingdom in Epcot, is meet Jasmine and Aladdin in Morocco. Well, this is a bit of an extended one, as Epcot is an amazing place to meet characters. You have to be a bit more patient, and you have to think a bit more on your feet, so you can't fast pass them, but you can meet people like Aladdin and Jasmine, like Mary Poppins, like Alice in Wonderland, like Belle, like Aurora. like Snow White. Basically, if the character or the story originates from a certain place in the world, then you can probably meet them in that pavilion. So obviously Morocco, Jasmine and Aladdin. Then you can meet Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland in England. And you get the gist. It's just an amazing place to meet characters. And Aladdin and Jasmine, when we met them, literally stood there and asked me about fish and chips and Yorkshire puddings for like 10 minutes. It was so funny. But like, it was so cool because I met like so many characters in one day. So if you're interested in the World Pavilion, or maybe some people you're going with aren't, or your kids aren't, definitely go with them with mean characters. It's not as great in the summer when it's roasting because you have to stand outside in the queues. However, if characters are your thing and you just love meeting characters, Epcot is definitely the place for that. So number 6 on my top 10 things to do in Epcot is eat around the world. Now this is probably a bit of a cheap one. However, eating around the world in Epcot is a great way to taste new cuisine. Like, even if you just get a snack or a different kind of drink in every country, maybe you do it over a couple of days, it's just a really fun way to travel around Epcot, eat around the world, do something a bit different with your time. So we are now at the halfway point, and my number 5 on my top 10 things that you have to do in Epcot is the Seas with Nemo and Friends. This is a really cute ride, a really cute attraction in Epcot, where you get a clam and you follow Nemo and his friends through the story of Nemo getting a bit lost and Nemo's dad finding him. And then when you come out at the other end, you're in the aquarium and the rehabilitation centre in Epcot, where there's lots of different animals, and there's also a couple of other different experiences as well, which are great for kids, and you can just have a wander around. It's nice and cool, it's pretty big as well, and it's just really fun. So number 4 is one which most people will be like, Holly, what the heck are you on about? But this is like one of my favourite rides, and it's Figment. A journey into the imagination with Figment. Figment is a purple dinosaur. No, purple dragon. Yeah, purple dragon. And he causes a bit of mischief. It's sort of, you get in a little buggy and you drive around and you follow the story of Figment causing a lot of mischief. So we're now on to the top 3, and my number 3 of the top things you have to do in Epcot is Spaceship Earth. Like, you can't go to Epcot and not do Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is basically the ride that is in the golf ball. The golf ball, which is the icon of Epcot, and it's a really cool ride through life, through the future, through the past. I think it's Dame Judi Dench that voices it, just a voiceover, and it is just really fun and really cute, and it's just the Epcot ride. So now we're now on to the top 2, and my number 2 thing of my top things to do in Epcot is the Garden Grill. And this is another character dining, and this is in the land, and you meet Mickey and Chip and Dale and potentially Pluto, but this is a bit different because the food is really amazing and it's actually really good for you because it's sort of meat and mash and fish and vegetables, so there's no chips, no burgers, no pizza inside, and it's just great. It's such a fun experience. You're actually in a 360 moving restaurant. You can't really tell. My mum gets motion sickness and she was fine. Plus all the food that you get served is grown in the land pavilion or around Walt Disney World, which is amazing, and it's just a fab experience. Plus Mickey is in his farmer gear, which is another great way of meeting a character. So if you guess what my number 1 thing to do in Epcot is, it's Illuminations. Illuminations Reflections of Earth is Epcot's fireworks show. It's their nighttime experience. It's around the lake in the World Pavilion, and it is just stunning. I love Wishes and Fantasmic more. However, my mum loves it and it is so cute. There's projections as well over the lake, and it's great. It's Epcot, and it really takes Epcot to that next level and gives them a really fun nighttime experience and attraction, and it is great, and the fireworks are fab. So those are my top 10 things to do in Epcot. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Let me know in the comments again. Let other people know what your favourite things in Epcot are. Let me know if you think I've missed anything out, if anything should have been higher, if anything should have been lower. Remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and if you have any Disney video requests, again, let me know in the comments, and I shall see you soon, guys. Bye.